Yeah, unfortunately Saira can't be with us today, so I'm standing in for Saira Ali from Bradford District. She's part of the Landscape Design and Conservation team. I won't talk a bit about Bradford because I'm sure you all know about Bradford, but some of the excellent partnership work that they've been doing over there, I'm sure she talks about it in the video that you'll see later, but she talks a bit about improving public spaces and parks, research-led through something called Born in Bradford, and they're developing strong initiatives to build upon a number of key programmes, including Jump, which is Join Us, Move and Play, which is a local delivery pilot funded by Sport England, aiming to better understand what helps young people lead more active lifestyles. Streets for People, which some of you might have heard about, which is low traffic neighbourhoods, play streets and school streets, which are sort of national initiatives. Better Place Bradford, a lottery funded programme seeking to develop safer and healthier places for expectant parents and families with children under 4 to play and walk, and increase access to outdoor spaces, and Make Space for Girls campaigns, which you'll hear about later as well from one of our later speakers. So I think we probably better go over to the video now. She talked a bit about co-creating and co-producing, which you've heard a lot about this morning already. So they're doing some fantastic stuff. And if you do want to find out more about what Bradford's doing, she is happy for you to email her direct, saira.ali@bradford.gov.uk, or DM her on LinkedIn. So I shall now try and do the video.
Bradford's vision is a successful, healthy city where the urban population can experience an attractive, sustainable environment.
It's about what is your journey, what is a vision, and how do we implement the vision into practice.
Bradford Council has declared a climate emergency and is committed to a green economy. And the work we are doing with partners such as Born in Bradford and the University of Bradford is just one of the examples of this.
So today is all about looking at the opportunities that we can give to our students, away from them after they've been to the University of Bradford, studied with us for a period of time, give them some experience, go away with knowledge of sustainable building developments and projects that's taking place across the city of Bradford.
We have 10,000 students, and I don't know how many of our students actually know what's happening in Bradford.
We want the students to be excited and enthused about a young city, a city that's growing, to look how we can deliver over the next 15 to 20 years.
While we are back in Bradford by 2025, we'll see a completely new phase of Bradford, which will be more on the green and the sustainable walk of life.
The whole idea for this kind of collaboration is to enhance the quality of teaching and make the learning global.
To understand how different teams within Bradford Council work together, whether it's environment, transport, infrastructure, and to reflect and use it in their assessments and assignments.
Can't wait to meet international students. Hopefully some of them might speak French. I'll be able to talk French with them. Yeah, practice my French, absolutely.
The agenda of sustainability is huge. It doesn't matter whether you're studying engineering, artificial intelligence, or marketing.
It's important for students like me to be aware of that and to know what cities are doing in being more sustainable.
When we've got new housing being developed, we really want to see people thinking about how people live in the space around those homes. So can people stand out and meet their neighbours? Is there somewhere they can sit and chat? That helps to reduce social isolation. Can people walk from where they live to the places that they need to get to every day, or will they have to get in a car every time they want to go anywhere?
So some of the placemaking we're doing, taking out road space, putting in greenery, will improve the sort of experience of visiting Bradford and living here. We're here at the Mirror Pool at City Park, and every summer it's like a sort of seaside resort full of families enjoying it. It's completely free.
I've been doing tours of City Hall for the international students.
Bradford has one of the biggest number of listed buildings.
It helps to give the city identity when we have so many heritage assets.
You're using less embodied energy if you can retain old buildings and convert them and keep them in use for current residents, businesses, to live and work and study. We've worked closely with landscape architects to make these places really attractive.
For us, usually we build from scratch. But what I'm seeing here is you are even modifying existing structures.
St. George's Hall, which we just learned about, has been a great example of how that can actually work and how somewhere that's old and maybe out of use, out of commission, can be gained back into the public.
I'm going to introduce all this that I've learned to my home country because we really need to go green.
We want to make an attractive environment and keep air quality as best as it possibly can be. So the measures that we're putting in place are very much a balance of vehicle reduction but increasing public transport facility. We are looking at improving walking connections and improving cycling connection through the middle of the city.
We can introduce cycle hangers into some of these communities so they can store their bikes.
They're trying to build a city that's more for the pedestrians, more for the people.
It's about making it easier for people to make the changes that they want to make. Because it shouldn't all be about individuals having to make all the changes, it's about making it easier for a whole community.
We move forward to the Osler statue.
There's a very thriving area of shops and bars at the top of town, particularly around North Parade. So we're not only looking at trying to improve the business environment, we're also on the back of that introducing flood mitigation, things such as suds, tree pits, rain gardens.
We've both been brought in to take students around Bradford Foster Square Station and what we're doing there. We're effectively removing everything that's there now and taking the station back to square one, putting back in a new building. We're working with the railways to increase capacity so that we can have regular services to London. As we were walking to and from the station today, it does become apparent, doing it all day, quite how bad pedestrian links are. It wasn't just the students doing the learning.
Bradford's ambition is to be an exemplar local authority for clean growth, making major improvements in air quality and the livability of our urban areas with active travel routes, better connectivity and accessibility to local facilities.
Once it's completed, you've got deliverables, you've got an outcome that you know the community will enjoy for the decades or the century to come. It's a commitment to Bradford.
I really enjoyed visiting Bradford, and the kind of hospitality which I got, it's great, amazing.
I think I'm pretty much ready to be a tour guide for Bradford when I come back here.